Welcome to the Loudon Board Gaming channel. I'm Ken, and today I'm going to be playing Transformers: The Deck Building Game. I've already done some videos on the G.I. Joe deck building game. They're both made by Renegade Studios, and I'm going to be playing through the Transformers deck building game now. And maybe in the future we'll see an episode where I have both Transformers and G.I. Joes together. I just finished eating some pizza, so I am ready to roll with this. Now I'm not going to go over all the rules and the setup, but I'll just kind of talk a little bit about the game before we begin. We have a matrix here of different cards, so instead of having like a row of cards where you just can freely buy anything you want, you actually have to take your character and move them onto the card, and then reveal the card, and then you could purchase that card. Today I'm going to be playing as Ironhide. So we have a card here and a standee. We have two modes for this Transformer. We got the car mode and the robot mode. It's kind of funny. This card, Ironhide here. You might be wondering why I'm playing as Ironhide, because I brought a toy that I recently got of Ironhide. This came in a 2-pack of Ironhide and Prowl here. And they both have damage in the front. That's because in the original cartoon movie, they both were shot and were destroyed by the Decepticons. And I thought it was kind of interesting because if you look at the picture of this, you can see that he's getting blasted in the front here, just like in the toy. And what's even funnier is that the card here, his special ability here is that he gets to block a card. But evidently in the movie it didn't really help him much blocking, but his kind of his special ability is to block cards. So the way that the game works is just like kind of like other deck building games. You're going to have a deck of cards. You draw 5 cards, play a card. We have a deck of cards right here. This is kind of like the main deck, and unlike G.I. Joe, the deck building game where you kind of have all of the cards, you actually seed this with 3 bosses, as well as I have some what are called co-op schemes, and they have been seeded in this deck. And this is only, this isn't all the cards. So over here, this was all the other cards that are not being used for this game. But those will go there, and they will replace cards as we're buying them. We do have damage cards, so if we ever get 5 of these damage cards, we are defeated and we lose. Hopefully we won't be just like that movie. And we also have a card that we can buy called Transformer Rollout. If we look at a card here, this is how much it costs to purchase. And then we have some different symbols. So this represents power. Use power for not only buying cards, but also for defeating enemies. We have a range, and we play a range card. Well, depending on the number of cards you have that also have range, you get to do maybe a range attack with that. And then right here is a move, and moving allows us to move to adjacent cards. We cannot go diagonal unless we have flight. And you spend 1 movement to flip over a card as well. And then someone will have abilities, like this one says you may transform. You'll see here an assist. That is only for co-op, and it's not for solo. I guess this game can be played co-op and competitive. I haven't played either of them. I've only played the solo. I haven't played it too much, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably make mistakes and all that kind of stuff. So you can just leave comments if you want. All right, so to begin the game, I can take my standee, and they call it teleport. So I can teleport anywhere at the start. If I do get like a card that says teleport, you would place it wherever you want. So I'm going to just start here. Now, if we ever flip over a bad guy, like a Decepticon, or a boss, and we are on that card, we would flip over an encounter card. When we flip over an encounter card, it's going to have an attack up here. If it was a boss reveal, it would do this. And then when we confront a boss, we're actually fighting a boss, we would do this bottom part. All right, so I'll just shuffle those up. The game comes with other Autobots that you could play as. So Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, RC, Ratchet. There are expansions to the games. However, I do not have any of those expansions. I only have the base game here. All right, we got some cubes here. They're Energon cubes. So some cards, like our character card, we need Energon in order to activate those abilities. Alrighty. When we face adversaries, those are the bad guys. If you defeat them in co-op, or not co-op, but competitive, they give you victory points. But in solo and co-op, when you play, instead of getting victory points, you get Energon cubes. Another thing with solo, and I believe it's with co-op as well, in order to fight a boss, you have to destroy all the adversaries that are in the matrix first before fighting that boss. So here we go. We're going to draw 5 cards. And let's see what we have here. So we have a patrol, which gives us some movement. We can also flip an adjacent card. We have courage, which just gives us some energy. We could, if we were confronting the boss, we could do this. And then we have reserves, which if you control 3 or fewer Energon, gain 1 Energon. So you know what? We only have 2. So we're gonna play that card right now. So I'm gonna play that card. I'm gonna get myself an Energon. There we go. Now you'll be able to block those shots. Let's see. And let's play the patrol. Now the reserves and the patrol gives me 2 movement. But before I move, I'm going to flip over an adjacent card, see what it is. Hopefully it's not a boss. Oh, it's Laserbeak. We already got our first adversary. So here's Laserbeak. He has flight and he has block, which I don't think it does anything here. This is if, I think one of the expansions you can play as Decepticon, so I guess you could use Laserbeak. But anyways, he really doesn't do anything. He's a mini cassette. We gain 1 VP if we defeat him. So we could do that. Now, he doesn't really do anything, but maybe there's some bad things that could happen. Actually, what he would have done, if I was in his space, I would have drawn an encounter card and would have to face that. We have, so that was that ability. I'm actually not in this mode right now. You start off in car mode. They call it alt mode. It has a movement of 2. So right now I have 2 movements, 3, 4 movements. Let's spend a movement to see what's underneath here. All right, we have a sight, and sights will just stay on in the matrix. We can't buy them, but it says place 8 Energon from the general supply on this card. All right, pay X move. So gain X Energon from this card. When empty, destroy this card. So gain X. So X is the number of movement, pay movement. All right, so we're going to put 8 on there. So this is a larger cube representing 5. We had 3 there. All right, Ironhide, what do you think we should do here? We got, well, here, so that was 1 movement. Sorry, I was still on there. I didn't move. So we're there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I got 3 movements left. So I could like grab these little tokens as reminders. I have 3 movement. I'm obviously playing this power as well. So I could move 1. I could spend 1 movement to take one of these Energons. Move once here. And spend a movement to flip this over. All right, so we have an Energon drill, giving us 1 power. Gain 2 Energon. If you're on a site, gain 3 instead. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna buy that. I have 3 power from here. So that's enough. I had used up all my tokens for movement. We're going to take these cards, put them in our discard pile. Now, unlike like the G.I. Joe deck building game, I think you flipped out a card right away. You don't flip out a card until the end of the turn. And here's like a little cheat sheet, player aid for how to do your turns. This is the different actions you can do: play a card, move, search. Searching is where I like flipped over that card. Buy or battle. So I bought a card. I could battle Laserbeak. Activate Energon abilities. Transform. So I can transform. I spend 1 Energon to transform. You can't do that like in the middle of like certain events. But you could always do something before or after. Confront, you do it once per turn against a boss. And the end turn, you announce your turn is over. So my turn's over. You refill the matrix. If there was no empty spaces in the matrix to refill, destroy the top card of the main deck, unless it's a boss. Okay. And discard all your cards in your hand and any card you played, except ongoing keywords. So let's refill this. It will be very tempting for me to just flip that card over because you do that in other deck building games, but not this one. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to start again with our next turn. All right, we have a card here called Fix It. You may return 1 damage controlled by any player in your space or adjacent to your space. I'm the only person, so I would just use that for me. We do have Firepower. Ooh, this was actually not too bad. I could actually take out Laserbeak without getting ambushed. So I think we're going to do that this turn. Again, I have 2 movements. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We've already seen this card. Yeah, we're going to move 1. So that's 1 movement. And then we're going to play this Firepower. It has a range of 1. And unlike other cards, I can't use like this energy with this range. I can only use that if this one also had range. So right now the most energy I can use is 2, but Laserbeak is only 2. And this will allow me not to go on a space, because anytime you go on a space with the adversary, you have to draw this encounter card. So we're going to do that. So Laserbeak is destroyed. I saw him from the distance and blasted him. He was spying on our Energon mine there. So because I defeated him, I gained 1 VP. This goes in your vault. So I'm gonna just set it aside there. Get the 1 energy. There are, I believe, some cards that will say things like how many cards you have in your vault. All right, so that was 1 movement. I have another movement here. Or do I spend some movement? Let's see. I think it's better to move and explore. So 1 movement, and then spend my last movement to reveal this card. And we have Ground Bridge. Ooh, it's another range card. Block, you gain 1 Energon and teleport to any space. So we can block with this card. We can also spend an Energon to teleport to any space. All right, I think we'll just buy that card. We've already used this energy, so we have 3 energy. That's enough to buy this card, so we'll buy that. Put that there. Refill the matrix. Alrighty. Shuffle the cards again. Oops. I could have always bought the transform and roll out if I want to, so I need to remember that. Again, that has a range. So if I get some of my range cards, I don't have to encounter these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got that teleport. So again, we have the 2 movement. We have 5 energons. Yeah, this game's a little thematic. If you know your older Transformer cartoons with them sucking the resources of Earth and creating Energon. All right, so we need to move. All right, here I can play this card, gain 2. How about, oof. So I could move. I only have 2 movement though. Well, let's explore here. All right, so this is a cooperative scheme. And what it says here, it's an ongoing. Players cannot activate, confront, or assist Energon abilities. So to thwart, you need to spend 8. Oh my gosh, gotta spend 8. So that stinks. But I can't do confront. I don't even have 8. So the way that this works is we have to do 8. I wish they had kind of scaled this with the number of players you have, because 8's a lot in solo play, because you would do this with other players to get rid of it. But oh, there's only 3 of these in the deck, so I guess it's not a big deal. So we're not going to buy that. And I don't believe I have to be on the card to contribute to it. So we're going to play this. I gain 2. If I go there, let's see, I still have, well, that was 1 movement. So I only have 1 movement left. So let me move once. And I'm just going to double check the rules on thwarting. All right, so double checking it, you do have to be on the same space. So I'm just going to stay there. I feel like I'm wasting a lot, but I kind of need the confront. So we're going to play this now. Or here, let's do this. Wait, that's 1 Energon. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just do that. So we get gain 2. We're just going to put it on here. And then let's just put all 5 Energon on there right now. Jeez. Okay, and then we're going to move. I feel like that's a waste. You know what? No. No. Let's just move here. So we have 5. We're going to play this. We're going to gain 3. Because then next turn I'll just move. And that's going to end my turn. There's nothing else I can do. So that's a bummer. It's a waste, I guess. All right, next turn. So here's what happened. So I didn't get a card. So because I didn't, it says here that you, if there are no empty spaces in the matrix to refill, destroy the top card. If it's a boss, then what I have to do is get rid of a card in the matrix and put the boss there. And it's not, but we won't be able to get this card. So that's discarded. All right, draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have some more movement here. This is going to be helpful. Let's see, I have 5 movement. I can spend, I'm going to spend this 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I need 3 to at least reveal that card. So I'm going to spend the 1 to take this 1 Energon. Then I'm going to move here. And I'm going to spend all 5 of these to thwart that. Or sorry, not all 5, all 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that one there. So we've gotten rid of that scheme. Gives us no, doesn't give us anything. All right. So if I use that 1 movement, oh no, I used it right here. So I used 1 movement. I'm gonna play Patrol, going to see what's in this card here. Oh no, I did spin it. Damn, I used it up there. Oh, we got Rumble. Rumble. All right. So I do have another movement. That's all right. I just want to make sure I did the movement. I did this movement, sorry. Keeping track of these might be a little bit challenging for me. because I spent one movement. I moved one. So let's say both of these are gone. I spent one movement to reveal this. I played this card to reveal that, so I still have one movement here. And I can play Fix to move again to get another movement. So I have two more movements. I have range here, but it's not oh, it is enough to beat Rumble. So I'm gonna use the range. So I'm gonna beat Rumble here. So here's another mini cassette. I wonder if Soundwave is in this deck. But we get rid of Rumble here, and we gain one VP, which is just one Energon. Okay. And I still have the two movements. I got this one, so let's just discard this one. So I know I've already used the energy there. We're gonna move one to go here, and move one to reveal this card. All right, so Kyle Pennington, this is an ally. He's an ongoing offense. Once during this player's turn, if you are confronting or assisting, target card you control has +1 power. Target card you control. So when you control a card, it's a card you play. So if we are confronting, because there's no assisting. So I should be on that card. Okay, so I might as well buy him, or I can't buy him. I only got one energy. Darn it. Oh well. So that's that. Discard all those. Refill the matrix. Draw 2 cards. And we need to explore again. Now when I transform, I'm not going to have those 2 movement points. I do have the special ability. The first time I transform, I get a +1 power. When battling adversaries though, so if I'm in this car mode, I get a -1 power. Oh shoot. Well, I didn't know that. So I think the only way that I can remedy that is by giving up these 2 Energon cubes. I think when I fought Laserbeak, and actually that's, yeah, -1 power. We'll just say I got rid of that to transform instead. All right, that's something I need to remember. Oh well, that happens. But you know what? That's why you play solo. Because nobody knows whether you cheat or not. Except for everybody that watches this video. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, so I got a lot of energy. Is there any way to get rid of these cards? Let me see this card here. You may transform. That's not bad if I need to. But let's do one movement. Flip this card over. And we got Mirage. Yeah. Alright, so Mirage here. We're taking him. It doesn't really matter what it says, but he has a range, he has power, he has 3 movement. He can also block. You may teleport 1 space. So when you block, then you can teleport 1 space. Okay. So we're going to buy him for 2 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. And I'm right here. So we buy him. And we're going to buy one of these transform and roll out. And that'll end our turn. Refill this. So we got our first Autobot to help us. Okay, we have this Energon drill again. So we have the 2 movement, the patrol. We are going to use 1 movement to go onto the drill from the patrol. Actually, hold on, no, we're not. We're going to move with this, so let's just move once. And then we're going to play the Energon drill, which will gain us 3 Energon. 1, 2, 3, because we're on a site. I have a lot of movement, so let's play this card here. We're going to gain 1 movement, and we're going to reveal a card. Let's reveal this card. Okay, we have, it is Soundwave. I knew it. I saw your cassettes all over the place, Soundwave. So when we reveal, he's a reveal attack, discard one ally you control, then resolve an ambush. So I don't have an ally, so that's not going to matter. At the start of the turn, I gain 1 damage. This boss cannot be defeated if any mini cassette Decepticons are in the Matrix. Okay, but I do have to do it, resolve an ambush. So regardless of whether or not I'm in his space, like other adversaries, I have to do the ambush. So here we go. We got an ambush. All right. This adversary cannot be battled this turn. Oh, that's nice, because I probably wasn't going to battle him. Wait. Boss reveal. Ambush hits all adversaries. Oh boy. Well, hits all adversaries. I believe adversaries are talking about us, because it says here, add 3 to the adversary's cost. Anyways, it doesn't matter because he is, I'm not going to battle him anyways. All right, but he is on the board, and it says at the start of your turn, you're going to gain 1 damage. So I do need to kind of think about where I'm going to move to. Because I only have 2. Now, I think if I use my 2 tokens from this first and then transform, that's okay. So let's just move down here. Man, I gotta go 1, 2, 3 to get back to him though. But let me see what's on the other side. I don't have any energy, so I already had 1 movement there. So let's spend 2 movements to move down here and flip this card. Let's see what it is. Okay, we have Heroic Effort, 2 energy, maneuver, +1 power for each adversary boss in play. So that's pretty good. Plus you have a confront here, pay 3 energon. So I do want to kind of get that card. I still have 2 more movement. And I have 3 power. I could move and get this ally. So I think, I feel like I'm moving further away though. Well, I could move. I didn't transform yet. I could move, purchase this card, which goes over here, and then just move back here. All right. So, refill the matrix, shuffle these, wait, don't shuffle these. I draw these 2 cards left and then shuffle. We do need to put start of the turn token to kind of remind me that I need to do something there at the start of the turn. We'll see what we got here. And we do have this ongoing effect card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start of the turn, I take a damage card. I do not want these. If I get 5 of them, I lose. I'll just set it right there. Or maybe I can set it like that or something. I don't know. All right, ooh, we do have that teleport, so that's kind of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I could transform. You avoid 1 ambush drawn this turn. Confront, play the top card of your deck. Destroy 1 starter you control. Oh, I didn't realize that. That would be nice. Play the top card of your deck. Teleport to any space. Other characters in your space may choose to teleport with you. When I block, I gain 1 teleport. I mean, 1 teleport. Well, I gain an energon and I can teleport. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough. I just want to see my alt side. All right, so I can block and put 1 block from your discard pile. All right. So blocking just negates the attack. You may 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 though. So I think what we might want to do is perhaps. Well, I do get to play. How much Energon do I have? I have 3. I have 3 Energon. I am going to use that Energon to block. 2. I have 3 movement. I have 5. I have 6 movement. Oh, here I could destroy 1 starter card. No, fix. You may return 1 damage. So I might play this and return this damage anyways. All right, let's kind of like set ourselves up a little bit here. Let's just put all these cards down. So what we're going to do is we're going to move 3. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to purchase this card. Okay. And then we're going to move 1. So that's one of our movements right there. And then I have 4 more movements. So I'm going to do 4 movements to take this. And then that's it. That's my turn. Don't know if that was the best thing to do. Oh, I did have 1 more power with this guy too, so I need to remember that. All right, so we got a lot of power here. Well, I mean a lot. We only have 4. The Matrix, and then start of the turn, we take another damage from Soundwave. He's just blasting us. Play the top card, play the top card, gain 2 Energon. So we're going to play this. We're going to gain 3 because we're on a site. If you control 3 or 4, nope, that's not going to help us. You may transform. I don't have a lot of energy, but I do get to play the next 2 cards, which I don't really know what they are. I could move back here and just reveal what it is. So let's do that. Let's move, reveal. Oh, it's RC. Okay, so that was 2 movements there. And you know what? I'm going to actually play this to pick up this last one. And then this card will get destroyed. So I've done that because I'm not going to move. I could move again, but just not reveal anything. So let me just move. Actually, before I move, I'm going to purchase RC because I have 3 power, 4 power. Let me do that. And then we'll move here. So let's put all these in my discard pile. We get 2 more cards in the Matrix. We really need to go after Soundwave, right? We're going to go after him. See, he's in a cassette. He's in his cassette form, boombox form, and we haven't really recognized him yet. I think if I could buy any of the G1 Transformers, Soundwave is like my number 1 I would buy with his cassettes. Matter of fact, let me just get another toy real quick. So we do have Ravage here. This isn't a G1. This maybe came out right after around the time of the movies. It was like a reissued. He came with a Hound break it. So there we go, Soundwave cassette. So yeah, that'd be something I would want. Anyways, back to the game. I need 1 more card. All right, we do have quite a bit of power here. I think it is now time to, I should have transformed last time. Oh well, I didn't. One Energon. Whoops, sorry. Ironhide. All right, so I'm transforming. Actually, can I move first? I can move first and then transform. So let me move first. And now that I'm on, well, I have to play all my cards first before I declare. So I'm gonna play this. I haven't confronted him yet. But do I do this now? I think, yeah. I think because I moved on there, I have to do this encounter card. So it's not a boss reveal. It's just lose 2 Energon. So I'm losing 2 Energon. All right. So now I still have this movement, but I'm going to just reveal this card. Okay. Ooh, looks cool. Kind of, maybe. Oh, Helping Hand. All right. So this is a block. If you block for another player, which that's not going to help at all. It does say the word block. So what we're going to do is all these cards are going to get played regardless. So I am playing all of these right now. And I don't think I got damage. So I think I need to get damage from Soundwave. So here we go. We're going to encounter him. But before we encounter him, and actually, I should have transformed first. So let me take that back. I know, I'm sorry. I should have actually done this first and then blocked. So instead of losing, well, it doesn't matter. I lose 2 either way. So, because I spend 2, but I did use a block. That doesn't matter either. All right. And I keep forgetting to use Energon to kind of like just trash some of my cards. All right, here we go. So we're going to flip over. We're going to take all of our cards because we're going to encounter the boss. We take all the encounter cards, shuffle them up again, and we're going to draw one for what he kind of does to us. So he could affect us by making us discard some cards or lose some Energon or lose allies. So 1, or we just flip over 1. Flip. Uphill Battle. Add 1 to the adversary's cost for each VP you have. If you have none, gain 2 damage instead. So we're going to assume I have none, so I gain 2 damage because we're doing solo. So I'm already at 4 damage. And let me read what this damage thing. It says, ongoing. When battling an adversary, you must resolve 1 assist. You must no. End game. For every 2 damage you control, lose 1. Win gain put into play. So ongoing. When battling an adversary, you must resolve 1 assist. Okay. So that doesn't work with us. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I already have 6. I don't actually need to do any of these to defeat Soundwave. Right, when bot gain put in play. So yeah, our ally here. If you are confronting or assisting, if you're confronting, I am confronting a target card. So any card here gets a +1 power. I need 6 powers to defeat him. He is now defeated. I gain 3 VP, which would be 3 Energon cubes. Okay. I really need to repair myself though. All right. I still have a move. So if I wanted to move, I could transform if I want to. So let's spend an Energon to... Well, why did I transform? I didn't need to transform because I didn't even use a block. So we're going to get that back. I didn't need to transform. All right. So a lot of retakes, a lot of redos. That's the nice thing about solo. And we'll discard all those cards. I can still move though. So we'll just move. Nah, we don't really need to move. I need to get some fixing cards. I did do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost don't want to reveal cards. All right, do we have a fix? No, if you control. I mean, the game's over if someone does damage to me. All right, let's you may transform. Let's reveal this card. I just need something that can fix me. All right, here we go. Sparkplug Wiki. Start of turn, put one starter card from your discard pile into your hand. No, I don't really want those. So that was one movement. Let me move here. Let me play this. To gain 2 Energon. And then that's actually two movements I've done. One to reveal, one to move there. I got 2 movements left. You know, I need to think more. This card cannot be a bad guy, right? Probably not. It's not. It's a jump card. It gives me flight. That's cool. Movement. I can move more. I can block and gain 1 Energon. So, man, my deck is just getting more and more full though. I can buy it. We'll leave it there. All right, discard. Well, I actually do want to just buy it. Man, this is... And the reason why is because I want to draw that card and look somewhere else. So I bought that with my Energon, or my power. Get this out in the matrix. Cards just lying everywhere. Here we go, 5 cards. And hopefully we got that fixed card. All right, here we go. Fixed card. So let's play the fixed card, which says you may return 1 damage controlled by any player if your space... So anyways, I'm fixing the damage. And then I'm spending 1 Energon because destroy 1 starter you control. Okay, so it says 1 that you control. Well, controlling is the ones that you play. So I have to play this card. So I have 1 power, but then I trash it anyways. So that one's bye-bye. All right, and look at all this. I got all these guys that can't really help me right now. +1 power for each adversary boss in play. It's heroic. +2 power. You avoid 1 ambush drawn this turn. Put 1 maneuver from your discard pile on top, and then we can teleport. So we're going to move here. I don't want to reveal that card, and then reveal this card. And we have an Autobot base. Pay 2, move routine. Oh, nice. So we can return up to 2 damage. Co-op says pay 4, move instead. So I'm not co-op. Anyways, I have plenty. So we'll just say I am co-op. But it doesn't make, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But so I'm going to remove these 2 damage and pay 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to say. I got 1 more movement. I'm going to move here and spend all of my power to just buy this because it doesn't clog up my deck. So I'm going to play that there. All right, we're going to put this card into play. So that's that auto base is pretty good. All right, and this one says, so this is a start of turn, this is ongoing, this is start of turn. Put 1 starter card from your discard pile into your hand, that really, I mean, that's fine because it's from your discard pile. All right, we're getting ourselves a nice little deck. So now I feel a little bit more brave to kind of search a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to search this card right here, and let's see what we got. All right, Bombshell. Cool. I kind of wish they had like a little picture of what he maybe transformed into, but he does 5. Now because I'm in his space, I have to resolve this. But before I do that, I'm going to transform. Do I have a transform card? I don't know if I can do that now, but anyways, I'm going to transform. So I spend 1 energy on transform. And then flip this card. This adversary cannot be battled this turn. Okay, well then, let's just not do it. I mean, but I can beat him this turn. So let's do the blocking. And so I have a card here that says block. Block, gain 1 energon and teleport to any space. So I'm assuming that block is, I don't think it's allowing me to block, but it, all right, so I was just looking that up. So what I'm going to do is I discard this card to block, and then I gain what's on it. So I'm going to block that with this card. So this card gets discarded, but I do get, I gain 1 energon for doing that. And now we are going to take out Bombshell here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have exactly 5. I did have a You May Transform card. So I'm getting that 1 energon back then, because I did have that. I need to learn to read my cards better. Let's see, I'm not confronting. Confronting is only for bosses. So I did play this card, so I gained 2 energon for playing that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5. That's enough to beat Bombshell. See ya. Go in my vault. And I gain 2 victory points and I draw 1 card. So 2 VP. And I draw a card. And this doesn't really do anything. So put that there. Matrix comes out. Draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's keep rolling. We are now in the bot mode. I'm going to play this patrol. At the start of my turn, I do get to put a starter card in my hand, so I can put this card in my hand. Thank you. I can patrol, so I'm going to see what this card is. It is a Force Dome. It allows me to block as well. It's a 2 range, 2 energon. I have movement here. Actually, I have a movement here and here, so I don't need to do that. I'm going to use the movement to see what this card is. All right, so we got Dodge, which is a block and draw 2 cards. Or it could be used for this, so this is pretty good. We are going to... I'm going to transform. Actually, I don't need to transform. Psych. I'm going to play Mirage, because that gives me a 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then flip this card over for 3. So it's more than meets the eye. You may transform. All right. That seems kind of expensive to transform. Oh, it does give you 3 energy. So how much energy do I have? I think I'm going to use all my energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've used 3 movements. Well, that's fine. I think I'll just do that because it's going to trash that card. But I do have 3. I do have a movement. I could move and take that card, Helping Hands. I get worried about clogging up my deck. Maybe I'll take this one. I'll take this. No, I don't have 5. What am I doing? I'm just going to move 1 here, 1 here, and buy this card. Here's a maneuver. And I can block more things. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So part of this game is like you're building up your own character with some of these maneuver cards, but then you're also getting help from other Autobots. All right, so we got some Fix-It here. I do get to take a star card in my hand, so I'm doing that. And actually, let me see if there's a better one that, let's get rid of this reserve one. So I'm gonna take this card in my hand instead, and then I'm gonna pay the 1 energy to destroy it. So I'm destroying this card right here. Actually, I play it first, I reveal it to use that, and then I destroy it. Bada boom, bada bing. And it's a site, it's the desert. Pay 3 power, gain the top card of the main deck. If it's an adversary, destroy the site. Place the adversary in this space instead. All right, so I have to pay 3 power to do that. RC can move 3. So I can go here with RC. Well, let's pay the 3 power. So play all 3 of these. Oh, I can fly. All right, 3 power, 1, 2, 3 power. To take this, if it's an adversary, it's not, but it's a scheme. So it says here, if the adversary, gain the top card on the main deck. If it's an adversary, destroy the site. Place the adversary in the space instead. So don't know what to do here. Well, I think thematically, this is really gaining it. This is something I can't gain, and it's something bad. So I think it gets put in play. So that seems fair. Start of turn, discard 1 card with the power 1 to thwart. Contribute 2 cards, each with 2 power. Contribute 2 cards, each with 2 power. So unfortunately, I only have the 1 here. Darn it. And I have to get rid of that scheme. Okay. I've already paid these 3, played these 3. I can move 1. Ooh, what about this? I could pay 1 energy to put a maneuver card at the top of my deck. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this and put it on top of my deck, pay the 1 energy to do that. So, all right, I draw this card, shuffle up. Because I'm not refreshing anything in the matrix, I need to reveal the top card. And get rid of it unless it's a boss. So let's see, we might have a boss. And we do! Starscream. Yeah, he's someone else that got destroyed in the movie. Of course, I think he came back. Anyways, so we're going to get rid of 1 card. And it says that you just accept cards with the matrix refill. Destroy the top card. And I'm pretty sure that you just replace it with any card you want. So we'll just replace it with the one I'm on. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm not going to look at that card. All right, so he's in play. Reveal, discard 1 ally you control, then resolve an ambush. So we'll get rid of this one here. Oh, it says discard though, so he's going to go in my hand. And then reveal this. So lose 2 energon. I can block though. I can block this completely. So let me just block it. Well, either way, I lose 2 energy. It doesn't even matter. Okay. So now I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So at the start of the turn, discard 1 card +1. So we'll discard we'll discard this. And then it says to thwart, contribute 2 cards each with 2 plus power. So these go here. Wait. I think they get destroyed. That is not cool. I'm pretty sure they get destroyed. I guess the question is, they do get destroyed, but do I want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. I can block to gain 2 energy, but then I lose this. I don't think I can block after. Well, I'm not on a space, so I would have to do an encounter. So when I move on to a space, I do encounter, and then I confront him. I might have forgotten to do that when I did that with Soundwave. I can block into this, but I have nothing that can. But at the same time, this is all range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thing is, I just don't have any more energy to. Oh look, when I block, I get to draw 1. So I should have drawn a card. Doesn't matter. I would have discarded it, I guess. I'm not sure how that worked at the end of the thing, but when you block, you draw 1 card. So I need to remember. All right. I guess we just get rid of that card. These are just my 2 most powered cards. All right, let's just do it. We get rid of them all. All right. And he has a start of turn. Discard 1 non-basic card. What is, so basic card? Non-basic card. So like this says the word basic. So I would have to discard a card. All right, that stinks. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than meets the eye. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to discard 1 basic card, so it could be one of the starter cards. I can fly, I can gain 1 block, gain 1 energy. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy. I need 8. Let's go down and get this card. I don't have enough. I can maneuver. I can pay 1 to see what that card is. Not looking good. Let's see, I play the top card of my deck, play the top card of my deck, play the top card of my deck. So I have like 1, 2, 3 top cards. So I think we're going to do this. Let's just do it. So we're going to move here with the 1 jump. I moved onto the space, so I'm going to draw this. I'm going to block it anyways. It says discard 1 relic in your hand. If you control none, do that. Anyways, I'm going to do the 2 Energon. And because I did the 2 Energon, I get to draw a card. So that's another energy. Now we're going to take these cards. We're going to shuffle them up. Let's just look. Oh, oops. All right, before we do anything, I'm supposed to draw a card. Or no, I'm supposed to draw this. But before we do that, I'm going to spend 1 energy. It says put 1 block from your discard pile. That's his ability. So I spend 1 energy to put that on top. All right, let's just shuffle these up. Come on, Starscream, let's see what you got. I wonder if Starscream's the one that blasted Ironhide in the movie. He could have been. All right, so this says add 3 to the adversary's cost, plus an additional 1 for each card you control with a cost of 4. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to play all these cards first. So let me just play all those cards first. And I do get 2 Energon with that. But now he's a +3, so he's 11. So I need to... can I block that? I don't think it's an attack. All right, so looking at looking over the rules, we can't block the confront. So that's in my discard pile. Here's what we got. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power, plus the 1 for the ally, because we're confronting. So I have 6 power. So I need 4 power. I get to I can do this. So I pay 1 Energon to draw the top card. Draw the top card of your deck. So there's another 1. Hold on. So this is getting played. And then it says play the top card. So this is played. Now I have an Energon here to put a maneuver. So let's just see what if I have a maneuver here. I don't. Well, maybe I'll wait for that. So I've done 1. So let me do another one. Okay, nothing. Darn it. Darn it. Okay. So it gets played. So I do 1 more. Draw this card. And it's 1 energy. Oh, this gets played. Play another one to get 1. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 11. I need 3 more. This gets played. There's 2. Hold up. What's this say though? Confront, +2 power for each adversary boss in play. So I have to pay 3. So I paid 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's 3 more power. So I can just, it's 2 power. 2 plus 2 power for every adversary boss. So there's 1 adversary boss, so that's 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just 11 plus the ally, 12. We have just enough to defeat him. Okay. So I think I played that right. So that was good having all that Energon and playing these cards and keep playing. And then this one was really good card to get because it's a 2. Well, it's already +1 power for each adversary in play, and I played another 3. So I was actually had another one as well. So, all right. So that takes care of Starscream. He was trying to be the leader of the Decepticons, but did not work. Let's see. Game 4 VP. So that would be 4 Energon. So I still have 9 Energon. All right. So that takes care of that. We'll put this card into play. Draw 2 cards. Shuffle up. We're on our next turn. And let's see. Back over there, Ironhide. And we want to be revealing cards. So we can find the last boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need 1 more boss. We have no damage. And the thing is, though, even if I would have lost that, nothing seems to happen if you lose. All right. Here we go. Let's play this to reveal. Let's reveal this card here. All right, so we have Shrapnel. 4 power. And the first time you defeat okay, this doesn't take effect. Confront, no, none of this, we don't do any of that stuff. He's just 4. We gain 2 VP. Darn it, if we just have one more energy. We do have to defeat him. I can always block. I can actually block with this. So let's spend a energy or a movement, actually this movement here, to reveal this card. All right, so we have Teltran 1. Peek at one face down card in the matrix. 2 energy, not too bad. But I do want to just go ahead and defeat Shrapnel. We're going to move 1 to Shrapnel, do the encounter. But we're going to, it says lose 1 VP, which we're going to assume is Energon. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll just play that. Lose 1 Energon. Because even if I block, or I can just, actually, yeah, don't. I might discard this to block it and then get 1 Energon. And then we have 1, 2, 3 power. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I can't beat them. Give me that back. Take that back, and then pay 1 Energon to lose it. And then, of course, I do draw a card, but just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we defeat them, and we're going to get to VP, which stands for Energon Cubes. Okay, take that card and put in the matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if Starscream was an 8, I bet you the next one's going to be higher than that. So we got our ally back. That's the start of turn 1. We have 1 move here. So we're going to play that. We're going to reveal this card. Let's see who it is. All right, so we have a scheme. It should be the last scheme. Oh no, this is a Decepticon scheme. This is not a co-op scheme. All right, you may pay 2 more power to defeat adversaries. You pay 2 more. To thwart while in the space, resolve an assist you placed. While in the space. So I don't think I can actually do this one, because I can't assist. So we're going to just discard it. And I'll just draw this card instead from my other deck. So we'll flip that over. So we have quick change, maneuver, you may transform. If this is the first card you play during your turn, discard your hand and draw 3. Don't really care much for that. Let's move with 3 with RC. Actually, let's move, hold on. I have 1, 2, 3. Let's move back here. Actually, too bad I have 5. Because I'd rather get an energy 3 card. But we'll do that. And we'll buy that for 4. So I played all these cards. And what I'm going to do is spend an Energon to destroy the Courage card. All right. Let's get this matrix filled up. Just try and find that last put a card, a starter card. I will put this card in my hand. Sorry, I just we got a lot here. I'm trying to find that last boss because I don't feel like there's going to be anything more to really add to our deck. So we'll play this to see what this card is. Maybe it's the boss. No, it's an all-out assault. Now this is another one that you can't do. So there's some that you just can't do because you're playing solo. It says block or attack against another player during any player's turn. So you can't do that. So we'll just get this card out instead. We'll see what it is. It's a helping hand card, another one. We might buy that. You can play this card to draw to get 2 Energon. Let's see how much energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to transform and then use our 2 movement from our transform to move down to this card and then buy that card with our energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is a maneuver card. Do I have anything else I can do? Nope, I could always move 1. We're not going to. So discard all those. Yeah, those Decepticon schemes you really can't do solo. All right, 5 more cards. All right, we are in robot form, so let's use that to reveal this card. And we have Bone Crusher. All right. So Bone Crusher there. I believe looks like he's a Constructicon. So we do the encounter because we revealed him, or ambush. We lose 1 VP. So I think at this point, unless I play a block card, so I can do this. Block, you may teleport 1 space. That doesn't really matter. I'll just spend the 1 Energon. And then we're going to just defeat him here. But I do gain 2 Energon for this. Confront, assist. You may transform. Let's go ahead and just transform. And spend the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have exactly 5. So he is defeated. We gain 2 VP and destroy 1 starter you control. Let's just, and these ones really helped though, but let's just get rid of it. I gain 2 more Energon. So these are destroyed. And I'm not going to do anything else. Discard those, draw, or put a card in the matrix. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's we draw a card, or take a card from our discard, a starter card. So we'll take this one. Hopefully this is our boss, because we do have a lot of energy here. And it's not. It's Spike. All right, Spike, we got your, I guess that's your dad, Sparkplug Woodwicky, and this is Spike Woodwicky. The first courage you play during your turn has +2 power. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and buy him because it is an ally. Is there anything I need to do? It says peek at a face down card in the matrix. Let's do that. Let's just peek at this card. We're in peek. Okay, we don't care. All right. Anything else we can do? Nope. So we'll buy him for 5. So this is an ongoing effect. And I kind of ran out of space. Let's see, just put that guy there. So we got our allies here. We got the Witwickies. What was his name in the live action movie? It was a Witwicky, but I don't know what his All right, at the start of the turn, we get to we're gonna take a courage card in our hand. All right, let's see if do we have a move? We do have a move, it's a fix. We can destroy one of our starter cards if we want. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. All right, we got charge. Gain 1 energy. This isn't too bad. We'll probably take it. We need more cards with better powers on it. Plus, you pay 2 to get 2. Let's spend an Energon to destroy our courage, although courages are now good. Let's get rid of the patrol card. And then we're going to buy this. Do I even have 4? Yeah, I got 4. So I got like 1, 2, 3, plus 3 is 6. So, oh, I did play this card, so I gained 1 Energon. but I got plenty of energon. All right. We're just trying to get through this deck here to find our last boss. So one of the things I guess you can do when you're playing this game is try to memorize what cards you have seen and replaced. So then you know like I know the boss isn't going to be in here. He's going to be in here right now because these are the only cards I've flipped. So I've only been flipping cards. I was flipping cards here for after Starscream. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Transformers. All right, not too bad. So we played this card to reveal this card. Let's see if it's the boss. It is Devastator. Oh, we knew he was coming. We just defeated, I don't know which one Bone Crusher is. He might be your leg. All right, so reveal and start turn. Place all constructed cons in the matrix. Wait, so let's read this right. Place all constructed cons in the matrix and destroy. Okay, in the destroyed pile and destroyed pile under this card. This boss has a +1 cost for each card under it. Was this considered destroyed because I defeated him? I thought they were supposed to go to your vault. Well, let's just put it there. All right, and that's it. So, and because we do the ambush, so it says gain 1 damage. So we'll just gain that 1 damage. We're gonna block it. Now let's see if we can take out Devastator. So the big baddie Devastator is out. Do we have a chance here? Not really. We have 1, 2, 3 +2. So that's 5 +2 is 7. So we don't have enough. And there's nothing. We get +1 here. And courage gives us a +1, but we don't have any courage. So I guess we just discard everything. So that's that. But I think we're running out of cards, so we're going to need to confront him. So this is going to go bye-bye, which was a scheme. I don't think it doesn't come into play. It's kind of like you draw an adversary. All right, start of turn though, it says gain 1 damage. If you are on or adjacent to the space, gain 2 damage instead. Oh my gosh. So we have to get rid of this or defeat him. All right, so we're gonna have to do this. So we're gonna play, basically we're playing all of our cards. So I don't have any fixing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we can defeat him. I think we're going to lose because there's no way to get rid of that. I do gain 2 energon. All right, so we flip over. We actually take all the cards, shuffle them together. We need 11. I'm only going to be able to draw 2 cards. I do get to put 1 star card in my hand. So it doesn't really matter, but I might as well just play that. Oh, courage does give us +2 power. And I have 2. It says the first courage you play. So 1, we got a +2. Let's flip this card over. So destroy 1 robot you control. If you control none, gain 2 damage instead. I don't control any. That's game over. Well, that's very anticlimactic, I guess. I mean, there's nothing I could have done to get rid of these damage cards. How did I get them so fast? Let's see. Destroyed. The boss has plus. Place all Constructicons in the matrix and destroyed pile. Start turn, gain 1 damage. If you are on or Jason, when did I get this other damage? Was it from, you know, maybe I should have blocked it. Why did I get that other damage from? Or did I do that wrong? Well, let's just say I had spent an energy to block it. 2 energy from Ironhide's ability. And so we got rid of that. This is what I like about solo play. You can just make up things as you go. And then, because man, I can't lose like that. That sucks. I mean, I don't think I'm going to beat it anyways. Because now I gain 2 damage from that thing here. Because there's no way to do that. And now let's just kind of play it out, see what happens. 1, 1, and 2. So I'm placing those 2 to draw, play the next card. So I played this one, which is a +1 for each adversary. I can play 3 to get a +3. So let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Just 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. 6. Let's add a power here. 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then pay the 3 power. 8, 9. 9. 10. 11, 12. So I did beat him. If I was right about the amount of damage, like maybe I could have blocked that. Or maybe, I'm still not sure where I got that damage from one of these cards. You know, it's like game 1. I'm not sure where I got that extra damage from, because I had no damage. But I could have blocked. And that card I just played, where was it? Right here? Casualties of War. Destroy 1 robot. Oh, this is an attack anyways. So it doesn't even matter. I could have blocked it. I could have blocked this anyways. It's attack. So because it was an attack, I played that to block this. So I shouldn't even have these 2 damage. So let's say I did have those other damage. It didn't matter. Devastator. I blocked you. So Ironhide is good at blocking. He did it. He beat Devastator. All right. So that is Transformers, the deck building game. I hope you liked it. I haven't played this as much as the G.I. Joe. And I was probably getting some rules wrong or forgot things. Because there's a little bit more to keep track of. It's a little bit different than the G.I. Joe board game deck building game, in that, you know, you don't have those Joes out there. You also aren't rolling dice. Some of the characters, it didn't feel like you have as many Transformers as our Joes. And I don't know like how thematic, you know, like Mirage. I guess Mirage is teleporting. So I guess they're a little bit thematic. I mean, how many robots did I have? I only had the 2. So I just had these 2. I did trash one of them. Forget who it was. But you can see we had Ratchet in there. Oh, there's Ravage. He didn't come out. That would have been another cassette. There's Scavenger if he would have came out. Actually, was I supposed to do another one? No. No, I wasn't at that point yet. because I had just revealed that. Let's see what else was hidden. I know this is kind of a mess, but anything else? So here's another Decepticon scheme. Game 1 random ally. Place an ally in the matrix. If none, discard this card. Alright, we got Brawn here. We could have gotten him. So yeah, there's not as many, I guess, Transformers that you can play as, but this was still pretty fun. It's a good game. Just different. It is a little bit, you know, when you're fighting like Devastator, or when you're fighting the bad guy, it is the same as just buying a card. So like this is literally, you know, it means the same thing. I wish it was kind of different. I guess it would make it the theme a little bit different, because like this power is for buying things and it's for attacking. I kind of like in G.I. Joe where those two things are separate. One's for like recruiting, and you know, attacking, you're actually rolling dice. Kind of wish they had done something like that. And I don't know if they did that because of they wanted another, your bad guys here. They were playing to have another set with Decepticons, so you could take this box with this Decepticons and use them as your main deck. And then you could also take, like, you know, Brawn. If you're playing the Decepticons, you could take Brawn, and he would then be in the Matrix, and you would fight him with the Decepticons. So I guess maybe that's what they were doing with that. But yeah, let's see, what else can I say about this game? I mean, it's, like I said, overall it's pretty fun. You know, it is a little thematic with the transforming and the moving. I get why they did that Matrix with moving. They wanted to make you feel like you were the vehicle driving around the Matrix. I do wish, like, I think they kind of wanted this game to be competitive, and I don't know if a lot of people play it competitively, but I think that was the mindset, was, hey, let's do a competitive deck building game. And that makes, I mean, I guess that makes sense because other deck building games are competitive, but then it kind of, you know, the solo and the co-op, you know, there's no, like, what is it, scaling for, like, the number of players. So, like, Devastator is always 10. I guess that wasn't terrible, but you know, in solo game you can't assist. In co-op you can assist, so, and then that would make it easier, I guess. But anyways, that's Transformers deck building. Hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.